Hi there viewers, it is lovely to see you all again after my weekend off. In this one, we are looking at AMC Entertainment. Obviously towards the end of last week, we are seeing quite a lot of flat action with AMC, but overall from midday on the 4th of March up until the late part of the Friday session, we are up by about 1.7%. It is not a significant increase, but it is an increase nonetheless. The question for this video is, will the stock continue to grow going forwards into the future? Of course, if you may enjoy this episode, make sure to subscribe to the channel, but please remember that I am not a financial advisor and it is 100% recommended that you formulate your own opinions, as this is only mine. Now that I have said that though, let's jump quickly into this video. So yeah, on the Friday we can see that from around 9:30, this stock is actually pretty stable. However, it is slightly to the downside with a decrease in price at the end of session to around 0.49%. So of course around 0.5% down at the end of day. And of course over the past 5 days we are looking at even bigger decreases in share price. We are down around 8.94% in the past 5 days. And this does come after a big increase in price in the stock. And it does look like we may be starting to level out at this $8 price range. Now I have said this before and I'm going to say it again, I think a lot more people are now aware of this stock and actually look to invest in it for the long term anyway. So of course I definitely can see this one remaining a bit more high up than it was previously in around January. I wouldn't be surprised if we were to level out at the $5 range or maybe even at the $8 range, but you know what, to keep it a safe estimate I would say that this one definitely could level out in the $5-6 range, but right now I still do believe that there is some potential for this one to continue to increase. Now of course it is still risky and I think as time goes on it becomes more and more risky. Absolutely right now this one is a speculative play, but I think the next week is going to be absolutely crucial looking at this stock and where it could go into the future. I think if this one does continue to increase into the next 2 to 3 days, yes, we could see a lot of action continuing and we could see the share price continue to rocket, perhaps even over past $10. But I think if the next few days are negative, we could be looking at the end of hype for AMC Entertainment stock at the moment. Now, is that a bad thing? It is not necessarily a bad thing. Like I said, I definitely think this one is a solid company anyway. It is the biggest theatre company in the world, so it would make sense that the stock is obviously going to be one which is going to be relatively stable going forwards into the future. But we do need to look at the facts, and the facts are that this one did get a lot of hype in a short amount of time, and of course if it was to sell off subsequently I would not be too concerned. So would I buy this stock? Honestly, I would definitely say it is a risky stock, absolutely at the moment. And of course if you are willing to take that risk it could pay off, but honestly I would avoid this one for Monday at least. Maybe on Tuesday or Wednesday perhaps I would buy it towards the mid part of the week when we get a bit of an indication of where the stock is going. But at the moment I would personally avoid it because it's a bit uncertain as to where it is going in my opinion. I think yes, a lot of hype is still around this one, but going forwards into the next week the question is it enough to continue the growth and of course continue to send this share price rocketing? And of course at the moment I am not certain whether it is or isn't. Now that's not necessarily a bad thing, but of course for that reason I would wait until the mid part of the week just to be sure. But please tell me what you are doing down below. Thank you for watching, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye until then.